Okay, benchmark question number 8. What value of n makes the equation 4 times the difference of 1/2 times the value of n and 3 equal to n minus 25/100 times the difference of 12 and 8 times the value of n true? So when they ask what value of n makes this true, what they want to know is what number that I put here, here, and here, and when I do the math on both sides, I'm going to get a same value on each side because of the equal sign. So what I need to do is I need to solve the equation. So I need to rearrange this so that I can make it n equals a number. So I can see if n is 3, -9, 0, or -15. So the first thing I need to do is I need to take care of any distribution. So I'm going to be multiplying every number inside the parentheses by 4. So I'm going to use my calculator. 0.5 times 4. That is going to be 2n. And then now I have a -3. So I'm going to say -3 times 4. And that's going to be -12. So when I read it together, I'm going to have 2n minus 12 equals n. And now I have to do some multiplication. So I'm going to be multiplying by a -0.25 times every number inside the parentheses. So I'm going to take this to my calculator. I'm going to say -0.25 times 12. That's going to give me -3. So I'm going to write -3. And now I'm going to have a -0.25 times a -8n. So I notice I'm not typing any n's in my calculator. I'm only typing in the coefficients. So I'm going to get a 2, which means it's positive. So I've got to put plus 2n. So I've got n minus 3 plus 2n. Now I need to combine like terms. And if you notice, I have 1n here, and I have 2 more n over here for a total of 3n. And I'm going to bring everything else down because I have no other like terms to combine. And remember, I can only combine like terms if they are on the same side of the equal. So these n's I cannot combine to make 5n because they are separated by an equal sign. So now I'm going to start moving my terms to one side, and I'm going to move the 3n over by subtracting it. And that's going to make 0n. So I'm going to have -1n because 2 minus 3 is -1. I'm going to bring down the -12 equals, and I'm going to bring down the -3. And now I need to figure out which term needs to move. And since I want my constants to be on the same side, I have to move the -12 over by adding 12, because that is the opposite of subtracting 12. And that's going to create 0, which means that the 12 has now moved over to the other side. So I'm going to bring down my -1n equals, and now I'm going to add -3 plus 12, make sure my math is correct, and I get 9. And now I'm going to divide both sides by a -1 because I don't want a -1n, I want a positive 1n. So to get 1n, I divide -1 by itself. And I'm going to get n equals, and 9 divided by -1 is going to be a -9. So the correct answer is G.